Welcome to LowBrow Gaming. My name is Lars and we're playing Oxenfree by Night School Studio. Now we're on our way to the relay point to save Ren because he's tripping out on some badass brownies that he brought to this little island getaway. Let's hope he's not tripping out too bad or that he's currently being eaten by creatures from another dimension. We've already been teleported through to what looked like under the sea, really, with a giant rock falling down. Really reminded me of the opening of the first original Half-Life. Prognosis for the rest of this game? Looking good. I am very many excites, and I'm hoping that the rest of the game will be as creepy and eerie and spooky and exciting and intriguing as the opening has been. Okay, Jonas, are you gonna keep to your promise and throw a stick on this fence? Come on, throw a stick on this fence. Come on, Jonas, do your thing. No? Okay, up to Alex then. There we go. Harden Tower, Epiphany Field. Oh right, Harden Tower is where we were, so let's go to Epiphany Fields.
So, just curious, but what's your running theory?
Well, you played with the radio, a triangle came out, the triangle talked, hung out a little, then drowned us, but not, and now we're here. Wait, if you want to go get Ren, this is the wrong way, I think.
Thank you.
This is the way to go to Fort Milner and Clarissa. The woods are the opposite way.
Oh, I didn't know. This isn't the way to the forest?
No, this is Fort Milner, so this is just gonna go to Clarissa.
Ah, alright, thanks. Yeah, let's turn back.
Thank you for that. That was actually quite helpful, because I really had no idea where I was going.
I, didn't realize just how much woods there were. This is like a genuine forest.
What's the matter? Not the outdoorsy type?
Well, if it's in a city with concrete and a little open all-night pancake place, then yeah, I'm outdoorsy and that I'm outdoors. But I just want to make sure, that we know where we're going. We do know where we're going, right?
Not exactly, no.
Not exactly?
I got the map right here, it's fine.
This whole place really creepily reminds me of a park, or woods, I guess, near where I used to live. It's really kind of felt just like this.
Oh yeah? What was that one called?
Peabody, I think. I'm trying to remember the sign, but like half the letters had fallen off, so it spelled P-pork. My dad was really happy to move here, He said the schools were safer, less knifings per capita. I guess he never considered the danger of whatever's happening right now. But, everything's got something.
Yeah, we once had a mall Santa who was kidnapping kids. I think that's been so far the scariest thing that's happened.
Well, to be fair, that does sound pretty scary.
Well, is this what happens when you go spelunking on your own and then decide to, just like do weird shit with radio frequencies to, teleport your friends all over the weird island? Roosting tree.
This thing's so weird looking. Apparently it's 400 years old. There's a cafe in town named after it.
And next on the tour of Edwards Island, an old bush.
Well, I think this stuff is interesting. It's 4 centuries old. You're not impressed by that?
It's a tree, so not really, no.
Let's tune in to find out more about the tree. No, not 100. Oh, 102.
When he was stationed at Fort Milner, Colonel Tim Russell would frequently wander the woods west of his barracks and sketch the wildlife he'd encounter on his walks. After the fort closed in 1974, He led a petition to make the land federally protected, and in 1988, he succeeded. Now, Edwards Forest is an internationally recognized wildlife refuge and bird sanctuary, home to 120 bird species, most notably the white-tailed towhee, a large sparrow indigenous to only this island. The roosting tree that stands before you is a 400-year-old red alder, famous since its discovery in 1655, when Franciscan friars noted that its unusually twisted trunk is bent true north. When he was stationed at Fort Milner, Colonel Tim Russell would frequently wander the woods west of his barracks and sketch the wildlife he'd encounter on his...
Okay, so true north is where the tree is pointing. Good to know. Okay, this is a bit of a maze. There's a bridge. Is that an okay landmark?
Why is there a cable car here? Couldn't they have just made, just like a normal bridge?
Yeah, it doesn't really look safe, does it?
It looks less than welcoming. Or, at least it doesn't look very inviting. Or
Maybe there's another way.
there has to be. I mean, it's the woods. There's no way to begin with. We make our own.
Well, yeah, Jonas, except for when there's a chasm.
Alright, well, let's just see if we gotta take the, conveyor thing. It's been rotting here since the invention of ovens.
Let's check out this house.
Power Transfer Station 167.
Okay, that's a little strange. Why wouldn't they lock it? I mean, somebody should have locked it.
Maybe the guy in charge of the forest closet forgot.
Maybe. Or he's dead.
Yeah, maybe. Being terrorized on an island by unseen forces really makes you miss television.
Well, maybe if we get the power working, you can catch up on the soaps.
I found the circuit breaker.
Wait, like the first thing it says is beware of overload. Do not attempt restart without supervision. So I don't know.
Terrific, you'll be my supervisor. Supervisor Jonas.
Supervisor Jonas.
Just let me do it. That way, if something bad happens, you know.
That's very sweet. Really, but I'm not the type of sister you need to throw your coat on the puddle for, okay?
Okay, it's your barbecue.
Let's go hit the Barbie.
What did you flip? Because it kind of did the opposite of what we wanted.
I flipped the... it's the only one, Jonas. What other switch could I even flip?
Oh, good point. The lamp's flickering. Do you think it's like on backup power now or something?
It sounds like it's emitting some weird noise, too. Right?
Yeah, a little. For some reason, it reminds me of the cave.
You don't say. Let's tune in the
Let's
radio.
just try to get the power on, all right? Everything about this is making my skin crawl.
Reports from the mischief. First night, carried on building.
It would have been better had it never been found.
That's... God, I haven't heard this in forever. This is something my mom used to... I am so tired of this funhouse bullcrap.
Oh. Like, once again, getting chills. I'm quite enjoying getting chills from a game, because it's been a while since I have. Okay. Oh, now there's a chair out here.
Was that there before?
I think the door opening and closing on its own is a little worse than a chair, Jonas.
Zap.
Alex, are you all right? Alex! Not funny. Not funny. Opposite. Total opposite of funny. Look up.
It was worth it.
Okay, so let's try to look at the map. Okay, so can go straight up or go to the campgrounds. Well, let's stick to our mission and go save Ren. So up we go. Here we are. Let's jump across. Do not fall down the waterfall. What does the radio say about this place?
Would have been better.
The Catbird station was built to detect any enemy attempting a strike from the air. When operational, it was fully outfitted with an SCR-271 antenna and an early version of OTH, which stands for Over the Horizon, a radar system used to detect targets at extreme distances. It was also the first check of the call and response method. If a missile strike or airborne invasion was identified, a call would be sent from this station and, if the signal was found to be accurate, would trigger automatic safety measures and the evacuation of non-personnel. The Catbird station was built to detect...
It says it's the, I don't know, Catbird station? And the call sign is weird, 60.8? The dial doesn't go that far.
Huh.
Or does it? What about upside down? No.
And run inside of it at the first method for the test are run.
Okay, let's not listen to that channel.
It would have been better had it never been found.
Okay, so we need to perhaps find a different radio for this place. Or an upgrade or something. Let's see. Oh, hang on. Rock formation thing. Does that mean we can tune our radio in here? And, you know, scary things will happen. Yeah, there we go.
Box 6.
Well, how do you know you're Bobby Dunbar?
I know who I am, and I know who you are, and nothing else makes a difference.
No?
Box 6.
Well, how do you know you're Bobby Dunbar?
I know who I am, and I know who you are, and nothing else makes a difference.
Okay.
6.
Well, how do you know you're Bobby Dunbar?
I know who I...
Don't know what to do with that, but okay. Let's go see if we can get across the river underneath the bridge. Alright. We will we'll try not going over that bridge if we can avoid it. There we go. Another one of those rock formation things.
Oh, check out the smallest cemetery in the Pacific Northwest. Literally, it's from the 1800s.
Jesus, I thought that was a pet cemetery. I'm kind of relieved. This island's depressing enough.
Let's raise the dead, Jonas.
It would have been better.
Easy 3.
If indeed he find fault with anything, or expose it, with charity, the abbot shall discuss it prudently.
less perchance God has sent him for this very thing.
Easy 3.
Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna have to try the bridge then.
What a night. Huh?
Yeah, sorry about this.
No, I'm not saying it like it's anyone's fault. It's nobody's fault. It just happened. Stuff?
If I hadn't brought the radio and hadn't tuned it into that... whatever.
No, don't say that. Well, actually, you saying that saves me from saying it, so thank you.
Hey!
I kid.
You're a kid. Right, let's go break this bridge. Hey, it actually didn't fall down. Cool.
Humming like a barracuda.
Barracudas don't hum.
Well, this one is.
Praise the Lord.
Let's hope it doesn't fall down. Okay, tune in for next time when we go to the campground. See you later, guys.